Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another GT Online Q&A. My name is Saintsfan, and today I have some questions from you guys over on Twitter that I want to answer in this video. So hopping right in, the first one from Kotop Porter. Do you think we will see part 2 of any DLCs like the Ill-Gotten Gains? And I want to talk about this because while, yes, I think we're going to get it in Arena Wars Part 2, I would like to see a Part 2 for some of those earlier DLCs, you know, the ones that came out before the Lowrider DLC, the DLC that added bennies, which was the first DLC on the new consoles, and that was actually the first DLC that wasn't released on those older consoles. I would like to see some part 2s for some of them, you know, just to have some of that nostalgia a little bit. You know, I know it's only been like 2-3 years, but it would be nice to relive some of those early memories of the game. So I think that would be a lot of fun. But as far as some more Part 2 DLCs, just going forward in general, if you think about it, just like looking at what Rockstar's done, whether you like it or not, you know, the fact of the matter is they are being, and this is going to sound kind of harsh, but I don't really mean it to be, they're being somewhat lazy with the DLCs. They are using a lot of the cut content from single player. They are using a lot of assets again. They're reusing them. So I think a part 2 DLC I think expecting part 2 DLCs is something that is reasonable because they can add on to what's already in the game without completely making something new. Now, whether or not they're going to do that, obviously it's up to the management at Rockstar. But it kind of feels like that's what is going on. You know, they're trying to figure out how to make these grand DLCs with as little as effort as possible, especially if they are working on GTA 6. I'm all for some part 2 DLCs. The one I want to see is not Ill-Gotten Gains, because that's what you said. The Import and Export part 2 DLC. That would be awesome. But there's some other ones that you could do. I mean, you can do a gun running part 2 and tie that in with the water DLC, right? Or Smuggler's Run part 2 and tie that in with the water DLC. There's a lot of possibilities that I think a part 2 DLC or part 2 DLCs could bring to the game that wouldn't be super, super hard to do for Rockstar. But in the comments, let me know what you think. Seer, do you think we're going to get an alien theme DLC this year? And this is also what Infinite Roads says. We have received astronaut suits, alien bodysuits, and the space docker in this DLC. Is there any possibility we'll get a space DLC in the near future, going to the moon or Mars? So I don't think we're going to be going to the moon or Mars. That's a little crazy. However, they are doing something with aliens. I don't know what. We don't know if it's just going to be some little Easter egg or some big DLC, but they are sprinkling in these alien Easter eggs into the game. I don't know what that means. I think it would be awesome if they could, for this December DLC, you know, in a full year, at the end of this year in 2019, we could get an alien DLC with an actual little story somehow. I don't know what it would involve, right? Because I'm terrible at thinking about stuff like that. But it kind of looks like that could be where we're going. You know, maybe they had an alien story planned for story mode for single player. Well, they're going to definitely transfer that into online. But you're not wrong. Alien spacesuits, the astronaut suits, the alien space docker finally returning to the game, the alien UFO Easter egg from gun running. I mean, it's all starting to add up. The Kiflam, there's UFO actually Easter egg with a tattoo from this new Arena War update. So there's definitely something strange going on with aliens, with Kiflam. And I definitely would like to see some sort of ultimate DLC to combine it all together to maybe finalize the story before GT Online comes to an end. I'm kind of curious in the comment section, if there were to do an alien DLC, what kind of like content would you want in that? What would that even involve in your mind? That'll be the question of the day. It's not at the end of the video, but that'll be the question of the day. What kind of content would you even want from an alien DLC? Gal with the next question. Does Rockstar, or will they make less updates in 2019 for GTA? just to answer this question off the bat, because I've seen this for whatever reason pretty frequently over the last couple of days and weeks, they're going to make as much content, I think, as they made in 2018 and 2017. They're going to most probably have a smaller DLC in February or March. They're probably going to have a summer DLC in May or June. They'll probably have another smaller DLC maybe in September-ish. And then they'll release the big DLC in December. So that's what you're looking at. That's how it's been the last 3-4 years. I wouldn't expect anything else. There's no new games coming out this year, so they have time. We obviously may see some Red Dead Online DLCs this year in addition to those, but that's what I'm suggesting everyone look forward to. About 4 DLCs, too big, too small. Then we got drastically. Do you ever think Rockstar will ever remove these handling flags in the new vehicles since it's hard to drive on bumpy roads? I have seen a lot of people complain about this, and I think they should, but they're not going to, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I think they're not going to. My sort of belief here is that they are testing these flags for GTA 6. They're testing to see if people like them, probably. They're testing to see how well they do, because they probably want to make some changes to the driving, to the handling in GTA 6 whenever it releases. So what better way to test than in GTA Online? So I don't think they're ever going to change them, one, because of that, but also, I guess, because they've never really gone back and changed a whole lot. So you just got to deal with them. It is very unfortunate because some of the vehicles are really good, but those handling flags make them really bad. And for those wondering what I'm talking about, what we're talking about with these handling flags, some of the new vehicles, I think the Italy GTO, you'll definitely notice it if you drive it. The second you get off of a straight, flat road, you will notice the car starts bumping and bouncing, and you lose traction, you lose control. That is what we're talking about, and that only happens on some of the newer cars for within the last year or so. Final question from Peter Pan. Do you think the arena will get used for any non-vehicle modes? Also, when do you think it will be released to the creator? Or when do you think the creator, I guess, is coming out? I said earlier today, I think the creator, I think they're kind of going to wait until the Arena War Part 2 DLC. If they decide to do that, I kind of think that's what they're waiting for, just so they can beef up that DLC with some more content. As for the arena being opened up for non-vehicle modes, you know, I didn't even think about that, but the possibilities are endless. They could open up a fight club in the arena. They could open up so many different things in the arena now, and I really hope they do, because that would be a lot of fun. If maybe it wasn't fight club, but some sort of like UFC type of thing where you're battling people. I'm not entirely sure what other game modes they could do without vehicles, but that would be a lot of fun in my opinion. That's going to do it for this Q&A though. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA Online content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.